What we're going to do tonight, of course, it's a very sensitive topic for many people, including myself, and it has to do with trauma and healing the trauma that many of us have had to deal with. Not everyone is dealing with the same type of trauma, whether it be physical, emotional, sexual, assault, even in wartime. There may be some of you that will be joining us in a moment. And they're all, of course, different types of trauma. And as I said in the description for this event, we all deal with it in different ways. There's no one size fits all. That's for sure, because we all come from different backgrounds and different things affect us, the way we cope with these things, and the survival type of methods differ from one person to the next. And so the reason that I put together this program tonight is so that you can move further along the healing journey. And I'm using hypnotic energetic healing, which I developed after I found that it's a very effective way in helping people to break through a lot of the old habitual ways of thinking and beliefs and negative emotions to help with unblocking these old negative thoughts and patterns. Before I begin, though, I just wanted to tell a little story about the word respect. Of course, anybody who's been a victim of abuse or trauma knows what I'm talking about when it comes to the word respect. It's a very important thing. Now, we are, of course, disrespected when we are traumatized. And that disrespect often carries on into our own way of looking at ourselves, and we lose self-respect. It's very difficult for us to build a sense of respect and identity, and we often lose confidence, and we don't have a real confidence in our own judgment or instinct. So the story that I wanted to tell you about was that I learned respect. I learned a lesson good 25 years ago, at least. I went to my first ever sweat lodge. And the sweat lodge was located in Ottawa, in the Ottawa River between Hull and the Parliament buildings. There's an island there. Some people refer to it as Turtle Island. But there was an event that winter, and I say winter, it was minus 30 degrees Celsius. I'd never, ever done a sweat lodge before, but I decided, hey, I want to know more about the culture, the indigenous people. And so I went. And standing around, at that time I was still smoking cigarettes, standing around this fire, and without really thinking, I didn't know any better, I guess. I finished the cigarette and I flicked the cigarette butt into the fire, big fire. And this man, who I later found out was the elder responsible for the sweat lodge, he said if he didn't know me better, he would tell me to go right in there after and take the cigarette butt out of the sacred fire. But fortunately, he didn't do that. Instead, he had me do something else, which I think was one of the biggest lessons of my life. And that is, once the flames and the grandfathers, which of course the rocks, the boulders are called, once they reach a certain temperature and color, they're ready to be brought into the middle of the sweat lodge. And somebody has to carry them in. So guess who was selected to carry them in? The elder positioned me on the entrance, in the entrance to the sweat lodge, with a pitchfork. And I'm the one who had to bring in all of those grandfathers into the middle of the sweat lodge. And that was a lesson that I learned on that particular night, and it stayed with me all these years. And I go back to the word respect. And one of the things that it's really struck hard for me, being a white man, is how ignorant and arrogant the white man has been since coming to America and destroying the culture, or almost destroying, I mean, practically destroying the culture of the Native Americans, First Nations, the indigenous, aboriginal peoples. And I feel very upset and upset that it happened as part of my race. And I at this time, I want to give an apology to all of you that are of that background, which I think most of you are. I had a lot of respondents tonight. I know some are, a lot of them are from background Native American First Nations, and their respect was taken away from them. So a part of tonight, of course, is to try to bring back some respect. And of course, there's also the tragedy of all the residential schools and how, the people were just taken from their homes, the children, and their traditions were totally not allowed. They banned sweat lodges, of course. And I think, among other things, like smudging, which, by the way, I did a little bit of smudging already before. I'm going to do a little bit more to do some smudging for tonight's session, right here. And, things like that are the types of things that I think every white person who has taken possession, I suppose would be the word, of the lands that were previously dwelled by the First Nations North American natives. Those are the ones that need to be respected and given some kind of apology. So I apologize on their behalf to you. Okay, on that, a little bit about what we're going to do tonight. We're going to I did a little bit of white sage, and I'm doing some sweet grass, which is a nice little mix to get rid of the negative and bring in the positive. Okay. I'm going to be switching over to some sound, and the sound will be, of course, a special soundtrack that I brought in. It's 432 hertz, and what that does, it helps to release negative emotions, blockages, toxins. It's actually been scientifically proven to lower blood pressure and the heart rate. Calming and relaxing connects you to the higher consciousness. It actually connects you with and resonates with the pineal gland, your third eye. So this is going to be part of what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to switch over to that. Okay. So at this point, I'm hoping, of course, that you have found yourself a nice, comfortable place. It could be a chair, a recliner, and even a bed, a mat on the floor. And I'd like you to imagine that you are, in fact, being able to relax every part of your body. First of all, by breathing in a very relaxed manner. Allow yourself now to relax. Close your eyes so you'll be able to focus more easily on what we're doing. Allow yourself to completely relax without a care in the world. And first of all, breathe in 5 deep breaths all the way in. All the way out. Again, all the way in. And all the way out. Again, all the way in. And all the way out. Let it go. All the way in. One more time. And all the way out. And I'd like you to continue to breathe in this fashion for a little while, and allow yourself to become more focused on your breathing and my voice. In fact, my voice will become so sharp, it'll be like a pin, so sharp and clear, nothing else matters. And let us now go through different parts of your body, making sure that each cell, each molecule, and each muscle is completely relaxed. Starting with your feet and your ankles, relax. Your calves and your knees, relax. Your thighs and your hips, relax. Feel the sensations of warmth and relaxation now entering your tailbone and traveling up your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Moving now into the root chakra, expanding, opening up, and unblocking. Relax. Moving up now into the upper part of your back, the lower part of your back. Feel the sensations of warmth and relaxation traveling around into the sacral chakra, opening up, expanding, and unblocking. Relax. Traveling now up into the middle part of your back. Feel the sensations of warmth and relaxation now traveling round into your stomach and the sacral chakra, sorry, not the sacral, but the solar plexus now. Solar plexus, of course, is the sun. The rays of sun are coming in and warming your entire body, mind, and spirit. And I'd like you to imagine that you are now entering into a special energetic healing sleeping bag. And this special energetic healing sleeping bag, you want to zip it up all the way around you. It's going to be protecting you throughout the rest of this session. It's going to provide you with warmth and healing and protection. Let us now move up your back to the upper part of your back. Feel the sensations of warmth and relaxation now traveling round into your chest and your heart chakra. And as you breathe in, cool and soothing air enters your body and brings with it very pure, very healing energy and oxygen that is now infusing into your blood system and being pumped by your heart throughout your entire body. And as you breathe out, you release any negative energy. Let it go. That's it. And relax. Traveling now up the back of your neck and the lower part of your head, the limbic system. That is the most primitive part of the brain, but the most important. It is there that you have to see a black screen. The regulation of your breathing and your heart rate and other emergency situations is triggered, for example, when there is some kind of a stress or danger. Is particularly a very sensitive part for those of us that have been traumatized. We tend to react more than most people. And so it is that I'd like for us to, at this moment, imagine that we are like some great yoga master who's mastered the ability to regulate your breathing and your heart rate. In fact, you're bringing it down with snail's pace as we speak. Nice, calm, soothing. Traveling now up the back of your head. Feel the sensations of warmth and relaxation now traveling across the top of your head, your crown chakra. Many refer to the crown chakra as being like a satellite dish, because it is through your crown chakra that you communicate with your higher self. And so it is. What's happening now is like you're opening up channels, all your chakras, so that you'll be able to communicate very clearly to your higher self spirit guides. Traveling now down your forehead, entering now into the middle of your brain, where you have the third eye chakra, pineal gland. Of course, that is the great center of it all that allows you to connect with the present, the future, the past, all in one place, and give you insight. This is the part that you're strengthening through this healing process. Strengthen your third eye, and it will radiate to all the other parts of your body, mind, and spirit. And relax. Traveling now down your nose, your lips, your tongue that now rests comfortably at the bottom of your mouth, your lower jaw, which is now loose and slack, and all the skin on your face and even your scalp. Relax. Traveling now into your throat chakra, opening, expanding, unblocking, allowing you to have a voice. The inner child has a voice. The child that was traumatized has a voice. Relax. Traveling now down your shoulders, your arms, your forearms, your hands, and your fingers. You may feel warm and tingling sensations in your hands and your fingers. These are sensations associated with relaxation, with relaxation, with relaxation. I'm going to count backwards now from 10 to 0. And on the number 0, you will enter into a completely relaxed state of complete peace and calm. Peace and calm. 10, 9, more and more relaxed and calm. 8, gently relaxing. 7, more and more relaxed and calm. 6, 5, feels so good. 4, down, down. 3, more and more. 2, down, down. 1, almost there. 0. You are now in a complete state of relaxation and hypnosis. And with every breath you take, you will find yourself entering into an even deeper state of relaxation and hypnosis. And every word I say will become more and more registered in your subconscious mind. Nothing else matters. What's important is right now, in this very moment. I'm going to count again backwards from 10 to 0. Only this time, you will enter into an even deeper state of hypnosis. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You are now in a complete state of relaxation, very deep level of hypnosis. Your subconscious mind is very awake, listening to every word I say. And you're going to be able to travel through time, through space. You have special qualities associated with your energetic healing sleeping bag. Like a time machine, but more than that, it's like a space machine as well, because it's going to allow you to ascend through crown chakra, up to visit with your spirit guides, to find very, very special connections with people who are there for you, who will protect you and give you love and light. So there will be 3 stages of healing. all of which will be taking place around a sacred fire. You will be connected with all the different special spirit guides and people, those of us who are ancestors passed on, those who are special to you, and they are there with you around this special sacred fire. The first stage, you will be retracing the trauma and all the related feelings, allowing yourself to heal in the healing sleeping bag. Allow yourself. Second stage will be to confront the abusers or anyone who's traumatized you. Again, healing in your sleeping bag. And the third stage, if you're able, forgiveness, healing circle, and the sacred fire. So I'm going to allow you now just drift off into a very relaxed state. And I'll join you in a few moments. As you continue to breathe in a very relaxed and soothing fashion, I'd like you now to picture yourself in a circle, joined by all your close friends, associates, ancestors, people that you trust and are there for you. Know that you're not alone. And as you gaze into the sacred fire, you see perhaps the faces or face of your abuser. I want you now to embrace all the emotions that come to you as you retrace the memories that are flooding you at this moment of what happened to you when you were younger. Retrace all the different activities. Allow those emotions associated to now come and surface. Bring them out. Let them come to the surface. The emotions will not hurt you. You are not going to be filled with pain forever. For a fact, this is something that is allowing you to bring it out. Let the tears flow. Tears are healing. And everything is energy, as this is part of the hypnotic energetic healing process. Everything is energy. You're transforming it now by recalling exactly the different things that happen to you. And as much as the pain and suffering has followed you to this point in your life, there's also a part of you that you can now direct. The rage, the anger, you've been disrespected. You have the right to direct that rage and anger at your abuser. So you're now joining again in a circle with all your friends, helpers, spirit guides. They're there helping you as you now express your emotions. Let go your rage directed as your abusers who are in that fire burning. Express all that burning rage. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Feel the warmth of the sleeping bag and the energy that is flowing, comforting each cell, each molecule, each muscle. Allow the soothing sense of healing penetrate throughout each part of your body, mind, and spirit. And know that a true warrior has been born today. You are part of a very few people who've been able to get past survival and become a warrior. and to celebrate, we are going to go back to the sacred fire. Surrounded again and holding hands with all the different survivors who are now warriors. You're now part of this special breed, the trauma healing warriors. And as we gather around this sacred fire, we know that we are stronger, we are more powerful than anything that's ever traumatized us. In fact, we're so powerful now, we can actually forgive. Forgive, you say? Well, in fact, forgiveness is actually an empowering process, because what it does, it removes this knapsack that you've been carrying around all these years, this knapsack full of rocks. All the terrible things that have been doing it to you all these years, the anger, the self-esteem, all the horrendous things that you've been feeling, you are now going to be able to remove it from your back. Breathe the fresh air. Be free at last. As you forgive your abuser, doesn't mean that you forget or that you accept what he did or she did. No, that's not it at all. In fact, what you're doing is you're liberating yourself so you can now be free to move on in your life as a true trauma healing warrior. So as you gaze into the fire, you see the faces of all the abusers, of all the institutions, of all the different places that white man has imposed. You're seeing all that in that fire, and you're seeing it burn, totally burn, turn into smoke. And if you at this time have any words or things you wish to say to the sacred fire, you can now deliver your messages, and it will carry your messages up through the smoke into the spirit world. And resolve and allow you to evolve. Or in fact, you will be able to tell yourself a true traumatic healing warrior. Traumatic healing warrior. Traumatic healing warrior. And I know it's difficult to remember everything that I've said, especially 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 15, even 10 minutes ago. It's almost too difficult to remember all these things. So instead, why don't you just relax? Just relax. And don't bother to worry about remembering all the things that were said or done. In fact, you can just choose to remember to forget, or forget to remember. It's all up to you. And just take your time and breathe in a very relaxed and soothing fashion. Feel the warmth and healing of the sleeping bag. That it comforts and soothes and allows you to heal completely. As you hear all these different sounds, imagine that it's like little healing fingers that are penetrating into all different parts of your body, mind, and spirit, coming from your guardian angels, your ancestors, and they're all kind of gathering and absorbing all the hurt, all the pain. It's all being absorbed. These little fingers of sound, vibrations, 432 hertz frequency, allowing you to heal completely. Feel as if all the memories are being put together in all the smoke that's coming from that sacred fire. Vanishing into the air. All your anxiety, stress, sadness is also vanishing with it. And as you continue to breathe and relax in a very soothing fashion, it might be a good time to take note of how your experience has been so far. Feeling positive, feeling whatever it is that you're feeling. All these feelings are normal. They're all part and parcel of the trauma healing warrior. You will bring with you a new person that's emerging from the old person. A new person that emerges from the old person. A new person that emerges from the old person. And what's left behind will be a little bit like the old skin of a snake. you're emerging brand new after discarding the old you. And as you discard the old you, you're also going to feel like brand new skin has emerged. A brand new part of you is emerging that has been hidden all these years, is now coming out. And to bring you back into the earthly realm, you're going to be introduced to a wonderful rain shower, thunderstorm. It's going to help ground you, bring you back to earth. It's going to give you a sense of purity, strength, power, purity and newness and freshness. You're going to feel like you've never been felt before. In a few moments, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And on the number 5, you'll open your eyes and feel relaxed, refreshed, and alert. But in the meantime, all you have to remember is that when you emerge from this session, you're going to feel like you've just had a very satisfying and deep nap. It's going to give you a sense of complete renewal and also empowerment in the sense that you truly are a trauma healing warrior, a trauma healing warrior, a trauma healing warrior. I'm going to count now from 1 to 5. And on the number 5, you will open your eyes and feel relaxed, refreshed, and alert. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your eyes are beginning to open. 5. Open your eyes and feel relaxed, refreshed, and alert. And now just stretch yourself out. Let yourself get back to the third dimension. I think at this point in time, I'm going to bid you all good night and continue the healing journey. I think if I've helped you along that way, I'm very happy for that. And again, I'm also available for one-on-one sessions if you'd like. And I'm also asking if you would like to give donations. That would be very much appreciated. I've put links on my Facebook page below the post for this event. And with that, I wish you all good night, and I'm sure you're all going to have a good sleep tonight. Can almost guarantee that. All right then. Bye-bye. Anna.